Welcome to America Uncovered. I wanted to get started with HH spent over $22 billion on giveaways to illegals. Now, this source is coming from the Department of Health and Human Services, which spent $22.6 billion on assistance of illegal immigrants from 2020 to 2024, and hit all-time high as a new watchdog reports. Now, this is from National Review, and it's disgusting because I work with the homeless in Nevada, California, and in Mexico, and to see the money wasted, it makes me sick. If you look over here, let's see if we go to this one here, FEMA Inside Sickening History. This is from U.S. News. Missing billions of taxpayer dollars, largely going unchecked. The government agency response to COVID, hurricanes, and floods and housing migrants as the main source of their government waste. So billions of dollars is going from the Biden administration into FEMA, into HHS, into the NGOs and the churches that work with the Biden administration, which I was shocked. The Jewish Service Church, the World Church Organization, the Catholic Church Diocese, all in cahoots with the Biden administration. It's just, out of a movie. That why would you support that? But I guess money overrides anything on abortion and religious views. And when it comes to Americans first in the Biden administration, they were last. If you look at, let's see, the video that I have here. Let's put this on the screen. I'll make it bigger. There it goes. This man has been shouting and screaming for hours. I was over there. I gave him some food. He wouldn't eat it. And this was out in San Bernardino when I talked to the Catholic diocese, the main source of funding for all the churches in the area. And they were kind of looking at me like I was crazy because the lady
that is
there
pretty messed up.
Who came and talked to me.
San Bernardino
was upset that I used illegal, and I explained to her if they're illegal,
yeah, but
the cartels on
I
them.
work in Riverside, but there's also San Diego.
This man
there.
here has serious mental problems. And
not really.
He was extremely high risk. He hadn't eaten.
I know you don't.
His body
Call
was
those
swelling
numbers.
up.
I can't do it for you. You got to do
I
it.
don't know if he was a drug addict or just somebody with serious health problems and mental problems.
I'm going to send it to the mayor.
This is out in San Diego.
You definitely need medical attention. Jesus Christ, your legs are swollen.
Medical attention. I'm talking about solar lately.
You look at his ankles, they're all swollen.
I'll see what I can do. Kramer?
Hey.
What's your name?
What happened? What did you know? What?
Oh, that there's this hotel and there's another one in Mission Valley for all the asylum seeking, all the immigrants collecting at the border. Our state taxes, the state paid $20 million to rent it out, and then they paid a nonprofit $20 million to run it. That's for this one and for the one in Mission Valley. So $40 million that we're paying when I go to work, they're taking out of my check so that people can line up at the border and they get to stay in a hotel.
Passport and his papers. He was checked
This
for
is
every
Mrs. Ferguson.
disease
I met her on the streets. She was sleeping on the curb, and she was in her 60s or 70s.
He came over here
1920s.
to visit my
About getting
great
raped or
uncle
set on fire.
in 1899.
1899.
Yeah, and if I have my ID and my different documentation, I already have my grandfather.
This is the NGO, the Four Point Seasons Hotel. This is where the migrants stay. She sleeps outside this building, and all the migrants from China, Syria, Afghanistan that came here illegally get all the taxpayer money, and while she sleeps outside worrying about those things.
You're in a walker. You're in a walker. And they're letting Chinese nationalists in here. So anyway, I just
She
wanted you
speaks
to know
6
that.
different languages.
Well, let's head out now. Let's go.
I didn't
my
believe her at
grandfather
first
was
until she started speaking those different languages. I was shocked how smart she was. This man sleeps in a van in San Diego.
Andrew. Yeah.
I work right here.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you used to work there?
Not sure. I can't.
Everything here in San
Sleep in the van.
Diego
Oh, you got something
is
at least.
for
That's good.
illegal
All right, man.
migrants
Check that out.
because
That's
they
for
want
housing,
them to vote
all that stuff.
so they
And
can
let me.
retain power in San Diego. This is a mentally ill person.
Food? It's food.
She's at high risk of being raped.
Yeah. You don't want
that.
anything to eat?
It's just disgusting.
How about information
This
on
is
housing?
why I'm so angry with the woke progressives.
That's what I'm talking about. Mentally ill people not getting housing. She's
She
wandering
won't
about.
take anything on housing. or
This is
anything.
all she has in life, and she doesn't even understand. And a victim of crime, and very easy to. Did you want
Anyone
that?
could take advantage of her.
Good.
It's sickening.
You don't want the food?
And they wasted billions.
Okay,
and
I like your
billions
teddy
of
bear.
dollars.
I think your
FEMA,
teddy bear's really cool
HHS,
looking.
NGOs, all
Take
on
care.
illegals for voting power.
But
Americans like her.
that's what I'm talking about. No one's helping these
And there's
people
me.
out here. They spend billions of dollars in California to help the
camera.
homeless.
It's a complete failure and a lie.
Said, go ahead.
After Caltrans does make us put our stuff out here 3 times a week, which is monotonous because we carry it all the way up for about 5 city blocks, the city cops come and they write us tickets or take us to jail for encroachment, for sleeping outside and stuff. So not only don't we get housing, they take us to jail for having to sleep outside.
When he was in a box. Yeah, I slammed the box up there. Yes, I pushed the cart over. It came out of the box.
Came out of the box, exactly.
Yeah, where the rest of them at?
This is right near the NGO.
I saw that one,
The
Heidi.
NGO, Four Seasons, is about 100 yards away from
Are any
these
of you,
people.
Stole it.
you
That's
lost
where they
items?
house all the illegals. There was thousands
are you
of
interested
beds
in
available for
finding a room?
illegals. Nothing for Americans.
Yeah, but get a room would be
These
wonderful.
Americans here have
Do you know,
issues, no doubt.
I was at the border. They're giving
but they
people
were
that are
put
not even
last
from this
by the
country
Democratic
$300
Party
a
in San
week.
Diego.
That's so ridiculous. It's not fair.
Yeah. Are you getting any benefits from the state?
Yeah, I do get I get food stamps and Medi-Cal.
Is it $1,200 a month?
I don't know.
I don't know. Call this number.
Okay.
You need to get off the streets because you can't go
Denny's that
anywhere
used to
without
be
losing
there?
your shit.
They had to tear it down
You gotta
because
hide.
the homeless
These are all
were there. The city never
I know.
enforced
Well, you got to
it.
call
They
them.
wanted the building, I think,
I
to
work
go
up
under.
in San Bernardino.
Yeah, that's
So
what
they
I
allowed
But
homeless
what you
to just
do
kinda
is you call
disrupt.
those numbers and
And
say,
now they
what
have
is
a
the
new
one for
building
San
there.
Diego?
I'm not
I
sure
work in
why they
San Bernardino
never
area.
enforced it with Denny's, and then all of a sudden, once Denny's
They
went
will.
down and
They have
plowed it
all
under,
the numbers,
everything was
and they can
enforced
connect you.
afterwards.
But what's happening
Very
is they're letting the
suspicious about
migrants
how the
take your
city ran
housing.
that.
See, that's not okay.
It is not okay.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing this.
And
Do
why
you
these
want one,
people
sir?
aren't in housing.
Thank you, sir.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. I don't know what to say on hiding your shit, but that's the
Yeah.
thing with
Only 100 yards
homeless
away.
stuff.
If
It
they
can
were
be so
illegals,
violent and so crazy
these
in a short amount
Americans
of time.
would have stayed
and
at
people
the
steal
Four
things.
Seasons
Or you get sick.
Sheraton,
So anyway,
refurbished,
oh, welcome.
beautiful
I'm Reverend John.
building.
Need any help?
$20 million to rebuild that building, taxpayer money, but only used for the NGOs. to bring
Does
in
anybody
illegal
interested in
migrants.
getting a room here? A room?
These are some of the homeless people that live
Well,
outside.
okay,
third
I
world
work up in
conditions.
San Bernardino. I just explained it to them. You have to call SWAG and get
I got a
the phone number
interesting
here in
thing
San
here.
Diego. I work up in San Bernardino. But I noticed the
From
plight that you
Rick
folks are having, and it's horrible
Trucks.
out here. And yet I see migrants getting free
Better than
housing,
Donald's cult. I was
$1,200 a month,
surprised you could
free
spell
medical,
God.
free education, and Americans living on the
well,
streets.
these are from
So that's
my
why I'm a little
Facebook
pissed off at the
posts.
world.
Tom Page, by the way, most of the billions
You
spent
gotta
on
call this
migrants
number,
is
is what I just
spent
told them.
catching them and sending them
Get the
back.
number for San
All the
Diego.
while,
I work in
huge
San Bernardino.
agro-business
But you
in
don't need this
California,
shit.
Texas,
You need to
Florida,
have a good
and the
life,
border
not
states
sleep
spend
with one eye
millions every
open,
year
or
advertising
have
for
conflict
workers
with
in
other
Mexico.
people because something's missing.
Well, that's true.
It's
in
just
some
horrible out
respects,
here. This is
but
not your life.
Latinos don't just pick fruit. It's a very racist
Yeah.
statement you can use.
But see, that's how it goes. It just escalates
most of my
because the
Latino
tensions are so
friends
high out
are
here.
Computer savvy.
It's not right what's happening to America.
Expect
But
our
anyway,
fruit
call
can't
those
be
numbers
picked without
and try
Latinos
to
is a
find
disgrace
housing.
and a racist statement.
I'm going to do my best to represent people that
so
are Americans and put
see
it on
what else
social
we got
media.
here on
This is ridiculous
comments.
that they give that kind of money.
Richard Graham, oh God, this guy.
is that it's a big correct is that, and I'm trying to be purchasing that, is that right? That Denny's right there, the only Denny's around here is totally owned and ran by Mexicans, right?
Yeah.
The service sucks.
Yeah.
Right? And there's no other race in
This
there,
black man.
I know, but they had an incident where a guy pulled a knife on one of the waitresses, and it freaked out the manager.
Why is this black man
it's not racism,
Wait.
but
the
they're
4
afraid.
point seasons?
I walked in there with a credit card.
Yet
I know, sir.
they
I walked
housed
in with a credit card, right?
illegals.
With my credit card,
No
right?
vetting.
The guy
They
in
would
there,
go
is
out
there money on
to
it?
Humboldt, California, where the NGO buses pick them up
I
after
know.
the cartel
I
releases
walked in there and
thousands, and the cartel made billions of
I told him I was
dollars.
over
They
here
work with
at
the
Motel 6,
Mexican
which I
government.
was.
So
I just saw you out
let me
back.
stop this
And
for
what
a
does it matter where I
second.
came from?
Go back to here. Let's go back to see me. But they made billions of dollars, the Mexican government and the cartels, because no one could cross. If you come in here illegally, you're owned by the cartel. If you don't pay your cartel bill, they will kill you. They usually take a family member and cut them up on video and send it to you. And the cutting up part is where they inject. This is what the cartel does. If you don't pay, they take your child or your wife and they make a video. They inject them with drugs because they want them to feel as much pain as possible so you don't pass out. So they start cutting off your hands, your feet. They gouge your eyes out. They pull your tongue out with a special device where they rip it out. And if you doubt what I'm saying about how brutal the cartels are, you can go to the dark web and find it. It doesn't take that much. You type in gore and cartel, you will find some of the most horrific videos ever seen. But I warn you, if you watch these, they will scar you emotionally. For some reason, I can watch them. It does hurt to watch, but I have a very strong stomach, I guess. But I don't recommend you to watch the violence of a video like that. But it does go on. For some of you that don't believe me, you should watch it. The children are raped. They have fake families that I've seen. When I was out in Humba, when Mayorkas was running things, I went out there with a camera. I was threatened by Homeland Security and Border Patrol for videotaping fake families because I matched up this child's face with the mother, and they took my camera. This is what I carry, one like this, and took my SD card. Said you can't videotape out here, even though it's an open desert. They said I was endangering border Homeland Security people or whatever, and they gave it back to me, but they kept the card. And I explained to them. I said, "Well, aren't you endangering America?" And they just looked at me, and they really didn't say anything, and just walked off. But I shouted out. I said, "You endanger people in America by allowing all these people in here with no checks." And sure enough, Rachel Marin, Laken Riley, little girls getting raped. If you go to, what's the name of that show? The guy, Predator, Catch a Predator, Chris Hansen. Tons of migrants coming in wanting to rape children on social media platforms, and he catches them. So anyhow, that's what I have. And this goes out to Richard Graham and Ken Leonardi. And Graham, Richard Graham is another a-hole, but I don't mind debating because you have nothing to debate with. I go out into the field and show people what's happening. I don't sit there on my fat ass eating peanut M&Ms, listening to MSNBC, believing that that's real. I go out and actually check it out. So that's what my story is here. I hope you guys have a good day today. And Crowjo, and this is America Uncovered.